Alright guys, gonna make a long video shorter. Okay, gonna run you guys through a quick run through of all the upgrades on the Mad Beast. Maybe hard to follow, but I hope you can keep up with me. Okay, so we have foam patty for body protection, because that's exactly where the body sits on the truck, as you can see. Body poster through, and you can not crush the body, because it'll usually crack down the sides because it's landing on the roof all the time and crushing the body down, so that'll fix that. Oh, excuse me. Obviously I have the wheelie bar on there with some rubber on the outside of the wheel so that it doesn't give you that cheesy plastic scraping sound when you're doing wheelies. Also, one big upgrade you guys are going to want to do is this bar right here. You see this goldish looking bar here? This attaches the two stabilizer bars together, as you can see here. You can see it attaches the two wheels together so that when you roll it and hit the wheel this way, it doesn't break the screw off in the diff housing thing like it did on my Nitro, and then I had to replace the whole diff housing because the stupid screw broke off inside. So that's a good fix for that. Well, it should break here or on the hub, which is easy to change instead of having to take the whole ass end of the truck apart, which is really a pain in the ass when all you have to do is really pull one screw out and you can't get it. So yeah, do the wheelie bar, do the rubber if you want to, that's up to you. I would definitely suggest doing this no matter what. Also did custom EC work because the heatsink they had on it was friggin' tiny, and there was a cheesy heat pad connecting it to the chips that actually get hot. So I actually glued this directly to the chips that actually get hot. Nice big heatsink there with this stock AMD 939 fan that does about 5,000 RPM. So definitely getting some airflow there. Actually, I can probably show you guys. Getting a bit of airflow there. So that keeps the EC cold. You can somewhat see the reverse circuit sticking up there. So I did that. Another one I would suggest you do is the duct tape around these, because I noticed the heat shrink is actually really thin, and if it ever punctures, then these wires will short and probably cook your EC. Did put a bit of heat paste under the heatsink to connect it to the motor better. I think that's about it. Still running the stock body towers. They haven't broken yet. Still running stock steering servo. Just like the Nitro, I had to glue my wheels on. So you put on the nut 3/4 of the way until there's like maybe 1 or 2 millimeter gap between the nut and the rim. You drop a bit of glue in there and then crank her down and it acts as Loctite. That's how I keep my rims on. This truck obviously doesn't have any vibration problems because I haven't noticed any screws coming loose. So that must have been just because of the Nitro engine vibration on the Nitro truck. Because yeah, I haven't noticed any of that, because all these frame and chassis screws used to come loose just because of the engine vibration from like, yeah, 30,000 RPM Nitro engine. that's about it. The rest of it's all stock. They were nice enough. You can see the grease and stuff jalubing out of my my diff there. Yeah, this one's got some jalubin coming out of it too, because I greased the front and rear diff, so it's slightly oozing out as it gets rid of the excess grease. A little bit too much in there, I guess, so it's taking care of that by itself, same as the transmission. If you put too much grease in there, it'll work its way out. Yeah, just like that. It'll work its way out. And there'll still be tons in there when you open it. So yeah, that's about it. Make sure you do that back bar. That's a definite must do. I would definitely suggest painting the EC. You don't have to go as far as I did with the heat sinks, but I would definitely suggest painting it. I also painted the receiver, so it's guaranteed waterproof. That's about it. I will be getting a running video for you guys soon, because my bro said I can steal him as a cameraman for a bit. That's about it, I think. Oh, you can see I locked down the slipper again on this truck. I do not like slipper clutches, especially on electric trucks. So I just locked it right down. It's as tight as she'll go. And yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to give you guys those couple upgrades, like that back bar, maybe the tire you should do. Also, the stock fan that they had on the EC was garbage. Tiny little like little fans. Like, what the hell is that? And it even had issues spooling up, because I noticed when I was out in the snow, it seemed to slow down and almost stop when the fan got cold. So I wasn't too impressed about that. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. I'll keep you guys updated.